What's going on, my people? This is Ali with Solar Flare Trading. Hope everyone has had a great week so far. Today is Friday. I'm going to go ahead and get my weekly Swing VIP review. A little early today, got a couple of things to do this evening. But what can I say? This week has been a wild ride. This week has been a wild ride. Yes, indeed. Swing VIP experienced some drawdown in the accounts. And I think from listening, or not listening, well, reading some of the comments from some of my subscribers, some individuals even manually closed out their trades. All right. Um, so I was just like, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the my account and during the week, and at one point we were negative probably about $300, 300 some dollars. All right, in drawdown on the account. So I was like, okay, well, here we go. I guess this is the time that it starts to um, you know, starts to lose, and we're gonna start going into a big skid, etc. And fortunately, it didn't happen. Now, a lot of you who set up when you initially set up your Swing VIP, you do want to change in your settings to a 30% drawdown. All right, it's a setting in there, and I'll show you all here in just a minute that the vendor suggests of having that 30%. So no matter how worse it gets, I think that's the automatic cutoff. One individual I was chatting with, I think she had it set up on an account, and it went in. It was like over $150 in drawdown, and I think she couldn't take it, and then she closed out the account, closed out the trades herself, and took the loss. Now, personally, I don't suggest that because you just probably came in at a bad time where we had a little bit of a drawdown. Like I said, the account was around $320 in drawdown at that moment, sometime earlier this week, because of one pair, which was the CAD Swiss, and it got out the hole. It got out the hole, which was crazy to me. I'm like, man, this, even the vendor sent out an email to everyone letting them know, like, a lot of people were saying their accounts were in drawdown, panicking, talking about their accounts going to blow up. And like he's saying, most of the individuals who've been having this EA for quite some time, they weren't really worried because they know that the EA eventually digs itself out of the hole. And it did. And I was very surprised. As you can see here, our drawdown went to total drawdown so far on the account has been about 23%. All right. We're up about 50% on the account total. And if you look here, our account was down to $1,209 roughly. All right. So about 1209. So if you look over here, that was about $300, okay, in drawdown, during that time frame. So that was a pretty unique. I think a lot of people who came in got scared away on that because they just came in at a bad time. But amazingly enough, the EA survived. So let's just go over the stats real quick. We are finally at a balance of $1,506, profit of 506 so far on the account. So now I will be changing the lot size to zero point 0.3 as suggested by the vendor. And I do have a question. I want to go over something as well on that before I end the video. So looking at here, this week we gained 5.77%, up 20% on the month so far. Awesome. Let's see here. Dollar wise, this week we made $82 on the account. And let's see what I want to show. Here are the opening trades going into the weekend. So we are only down $53 going into the week, and I'll verify this. I'll open up the EA, but 20%. This is the last trading day of February, so it looks like we're going to close about 20% in profit for the month. So that's going to make it 2 months back to back. Of course, March would be the last month of testing for the EA before I decide to go live, and we'll see what it does in March. So let's go into the EA real quick. This is it. You can see right now we are, it is what, 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hold on here. All right, here we go. So as you can see, yeah, $55 in drawdown so far. We're up 1506. So I'm okay with that. I don't know what it is, but it seems like every time Friday rolls around, this thing is in minimal drawdown. I don't know. It's like crazy. It's like every time it has drawdown during the week, and then when it gets to the weekend, it has some minimal drawdown going in, which we've always experienced. Real quick, if you open up the settings here, this is what I want to show you all. Right here, where it says close by percentage loss. You want to set that to true. You want to make sure that's on true, and the loss is at 30%. Okay, that's what you want to make sure is in there. 30% for the trades. So therefore, just make sure that that is checked to true and to 30%. All right, because these are the exact settings that I've been using the entire time. And I'll get ready. You can see we got the fixed lot size of 0.02, which I'll be changing that. Is the market closed? I think the market's closed. So I'll be changing that on Sunday when the market opens to go ahead and reflect the new trades. But also, I wanted to talk to you all about lot size. Now, the recommended lot size is 0.01 per $500 by the vendor. So if a lot of you aren't comfortable with that, you don't have to do so. So, for example, this week, if I was only at a 1%, I'm sorry, 0.01 lot size, then I would have had only around $100 something of drawdown. Okay, this week. So basically, you have to do it what you feel comfortable with. During this testing, that's why we're testing this out for 90 days. I want to put it to the stress test. Okay. I want to see if it can live up and handle that particular lot size as suggested. All right. So we want to see if it's going to crash or burn, or if it's going to, soar like a phoenix. All right. So that's the whole purpose of the 90 days testing this out. So when we get ready to go live, we can see exactly how much money we need to go put in. When it goes into a certain drawdown percentage, we're comfortable with it. Even when you get ready to go live, leave it at 0.01. All right. Even if you have $2,000 in the account, or 1,500 or 1,000, until you start getting more confident in the system, okay, itself. All right. So I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there for everybody. Also, I wanted to go ahead and bring up. Someone suggested, do I have a group chat that where we can kind of discuss everybody what's going on with the EA, share settings, different types of experiences. I might set that up here soon. I don't know if it's going to be a Discord or a Telegram type thing. So because I know sometimes I get busy, I might not be able to dedicate a lot of time and energy to it for it. So I am thinking about that. That is possibly in the works. Also, I wanted to go ahead and let me just close out. Wanted to just go ahead and say I think so far the EA has been holding its own. I think a lot of people panicked this week when that drawdown hit, which was natural. I can definitely understand that, but I was kind of not too worried because I've seen that drawdown happen before. When we first started, look, when we first started the account, we were in drawdown back in January. Okay, right off the rip. As soon as the account opened, then we experienced another dip. You can see here, all these yellow dips are drawdowns. So, and we recovered. So this one here, I wasn't too worried, but the only deal was we got a bigger account now. So therefore the drawdown is going to be a little bit bigger. All right, as we expect bigger profits. So I wanted to just go ahead and close out. I think, that's going to help a lot of people, who got different questions in regards to that. So just hold on. If you're worried about the drawdown, I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue, but we'll see. We got one more month to go, and anything can happen. So hopefully, Swing VIP will go ahead and hold steady. Also, starting next week, I'm going to start releasing some trader videos on doing some live futures trading as well. So I still work, so I might just record them and do like recaps. But I'm gonna be starting with a small account of about $2,500 and trading the futures markets, S&P 500, Wall Street 30, um, and then also the Nasdaq. All right, so just want to kind of let you all be on the lookout for those. So I'll be sharing those videos daily with everybody on the channel, and I hope you enjoy that as well. So until next time, everybody have a great weekend. Be safe, and if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. Later.